What is going on, fellow farmers? Welcome back to another episode of FS19 with your boy CJ Farms. Today, guys, going to be day 5 on Big Field Farm. Subscribe to the channel here if you haven't already. Smash that like button for your boy. Click the bell and click all so you know exactly when I post new content. Guys and girls, today we're going to be, I'm hauling this harvest off, but first I got to take this tractor and trailer back over to the farm, as we do not need it for what we're doing. So I'm going to pull in right here, and then I'm going to haul this harvest over to the grain silo. This is a bunch of wheat that we have to haul off. We're gonna pull in right here. Come on in here, man. Come on in here. All right, so let me hop in this one. And if I can get it right, there we go. And we're just gonna take this. I'm gonna pull it around here. But today, guys, we're going to be, as you all know, harvesting has come to a halt. Harvesting has come to a halt because I did not realize the amount of trees around the field that we had to deal with. So, we have set up some construction signs to block off the road to make the traffic go in the opposite direction. Let me go ahead and shut that down, and we're going to head back over to the truck here, as we're going to need this. So what I've done is I've put up a bunch of construction signs, and I've shut the roads down and redirected traffic. I'm going to get my speed limit down here so we're not going too fast when we have cruise control going. And I've redirected traffic so that everybody is going the opposite way, so that we can kind of, you know, get the trees cut away from the field. Because we cannot run our harvester until we get those trees cut away, and they got to be clean cut away, man. They got to be cut away from the side of the field. The tree stumps have got to be taken. They got to be cut away, and the logs have to be hauled off. Now, thankfully, we do have an auto load trailer over there. As you can see, there's the construction site. We do have an auto load trailer for our logging, so it makes it a lot easier instead of having to pick everything up by with a log fork or anything like that, and trying to put them on the trailer ourselves, opposed to it just automatically loading it, which makes it a lot easier. We're going to pull in right here, and we're going to be dumping this harvest into the grain silo right here. This is actually the first time that we're dumping some harvest into our grain silo, so the grain silo is completely empty. Slow down, CJ. All right, guys, so there goes our wheat into the grain silo. We are now filling up with wheat. So almost 45. We were like 1 liter shy of having 45,000 liters of wheat. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take this truck back over. Let me shut that off. We're going to take the truck back over to the main farm here and park it, as we're not going to need this for a little while. We are going to be using a lot of the forestry equipment, though, in the next handful of episodes. Now, for those who know how I operate and know that I only spend about 20 to 30 days on the farm, don't worry, guys. We're going to have plenty of time to farm, as we're not going to be spending 30 days on this farm. We're going to be at this farm for a very long time, guys. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to explore. And that's why I took so much time in building this farm, because I wouldn't take that much time to build a farm if I was only going to spend 30 days on it, right? Now, going to a farm and going by the, just going into a farm and buying the farm and going with the way that it is, yeah. And I think we might have to buy a different cow stable as well, guys. But for right now, because that cow stable acts a little funny for me, there's just something about it that just doesn't click right with me. And some of the triggers aren't working properly. So I think what we're going to have to do, that'll be a different job on a different day that we'll have to take on. So let's go ahead and hop out of here, and we're going to walk over to The, actually, let me do this. Do I have something here I can drive back over there? I mean, I got my front loader, but let me close that. Anything else I can, I'll just drive my tractor back over there. We'll do that. So we'll just drive the tractor back over to the construction site. And you guys will see when we get over exactly what I'm talking about. I did download and install a new sign pack that, in my opinion, I think is really cool. It adds a lot of realism for the moment of what we're doing. All right, so pretty much what I got set up here is these are a few signs here. So these two signs are letting the traffic on this side to know that they have to go in that direction, or in that direction. I mean, these two signs are letting this traffic know to go in that direction. This one lets the traffic know they can go around. So pretty much they can go around each side. These are just pretty much flashing lights, letting them know, hey, there's something going on here. And what we're going to be doing is cutting trees. Enough with the babbling. So our auto load trailer is right here, guys. This is our auto load trailer, and I will show you guys how that works here in just a minute. We're going to go ahead. The main field we got to get cut, that we got to get cleared, is this one right here, because we have a harvester that's just sitting down there. If the harvester ain't moving, we ain't making no money. So with that being said, we do not want to hit our truck, and this is a mighty tall tree. So I think it's safe to say that we can let the tree fall. Probably we'll let it fall over that way. So we're going to go ahead and get our line here. Let me slow down a little bit. We're going to get our line, and we want the tree to fall in that direction. Let's go ahead and cut it. And if the traffic comes, we'll have to kick our... Oh, man, that was so close. Yo, that was so close, man. You're lucky, bro. You're very lucky. You are very lucky. Yeah, you better keep driving. Very lucky, man. That was a close. We got a car come. We got to hurry up and get this done. Oh, yeah, my guy's not going to move fast like that. Come on, man. Get this tree done. Get it processed. So, pretty much, we got a bunch of trees cut down. We're going to be doing a lot of forestry work for the next handful of days, guys. Come on, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Come on. Come on, get it, CJ. All right, so there we go. There's that. Now, pretty much all I'll do is kind of like maybe cut this once or twice. So I'm going to cut it once, like, say, we'll cut it like right here. And then we're going to go over here. And we're going to cut it, say, like right here, because we got people waiting. And we're going to move this right over here. And we'll bring the truck up to pick those logs up. This one's going to take super strength, and being the fact we got a car on the way, we're going to use the super strength. Now, I do have a mod installed that where you can hear the sound of the trees when you cut it down and when you drop the logs, which I think is pretty cool. And also, when you cut the trees down, it makes a pretty vicious sound too. So, just like you're cutting a tree down. So we're 55% full. Let's go ahead and get all the necessary lights on. Let's drop the harvester's already down. And there we go, and we'll get a worker on that. All right, so he should be good to go for at least the next couple of rounds, because we do have to have at least one harvester moving. So like I said, if the harvester's not moving, man, we're not making money. So that's just the way it is. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna finish cutting down these trees here. Let's get a line on this. All right, guys, so we got our next line here. We're gonna want it to fall over in that direction. Over in that way. So let me see, make sure there ain't no cars coming. Okay, there is one coming. It'll be alright. Now we will bring the front loader down here, guys, to get these wood chips once we get done cutting the tree down. Y'all like that mod? That mod's pretty cool, and it makes it sound like the trees falling. I love it. Adds some realism to the game, man. I love it. I love it. Let's go ahead and get our get this tree processed. Now, I remember I used to have the hardest time cutting not cutting trees, but processing the trees. And Gaming with Cookies showed me this trick to just kneel down, and it will. Don't honk your horn. That when you kneel down with your chainsaw like that, and you just walk across it and rev it, turn it on like that and run it, it will it processes the tree a lot quicker. So let's go ahead and we're gonna cut it right here, and then we're going to cut it right here. All right, let's go ahead and grab this log and get it out of his way. There you go, man. All right, and we'll just drop that right there. And then we're gonna grab this one and bring it over here. Drop it. I love the sound effect of the mod. I love it. And we'll grab this one and we'll drop it here. Now we will make some money off the trees. However, you know, we're not gonna make as good as money on trees as we would, you know, selling our harvest. But let me go ahead and get my chainsaw. We're gonna just cut the end of this off because that end of that part's not going to matter anyway. At the end of the day, that little part is just going to disappear. It ain't going to matter. Take this back over to the we'll take it back over to the field here, because this is what we're dumping our harvest in. Alright, so it looks like the traffic's flowing good. Let's go ahead and head back over to the field here where our harvester is. Now we don't have to abide by the signs because this is our construction site. We can go whichever way we want. So we're gonna head down this way. There we go. And there's our harvester. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna drop this down right here. And it might be wise to buy like 3 or 4 of those and drop them around the field. Just because, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and shut that off. We're gonna hop in the harvester here. We're gonna bring it over and do the drop process right here. Let's go ahead and back up and let this down, and we're gonna have to hop out and unhook this real quick. There we go. All right, it's a lot easier to do it when you don't have the header on there. It's a lot easier to and I love how long the pipe is on this, man. When you pipe out, the pipe is so long. I love that. It's a lot easier to dump your harvest into the trailer when you don't have your header on the front of it, and that is a long pipe. We're gonna have to go up this way, and then we're gonna have to kind of come back like this. There we go. And there she blows. All right, so once all that drains out, we'll get back we'll get the harvester back over and get it working, and then we'll get back to cutting trees, guys. Once we get back up to the cutting trees, I'll bring y'all back in the video. All right, guys, so he should be good for the next couple of runs here. Here he comes right up here. Now I'm hoping, being the fact that we cut those trees down, that he will now make a full loop instead, where before he was backing up and getting, you know, starting halfway in the field here. I'm hoping now, since the trees are out of the way, he'll come out, make a full loop, and turn around and start at the beginning of the field instead of starting halfway in the middle of the field. So, we're going to go ahead and knock this tree out of the way too while we're here. Alright, let's go ahead and cut it down right there. There it goes. Let's go ahead and cut this tree stump. Oh man, I can't stand those little pieces, man. There we go. There we go. All right, now let's go ahead and start processing. Try and do this as quick as I can, but as good as I can too, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so now what I want to do is we want to cut this tree about right, we're going to say about right there. Alright, there's one, And there's 2. Now we're going to cut off the end because the ends don't ever matter. Yeah, the ends never matter. They will leave some good sawdust. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all they'll do. So if I cut it, say like right there, I can go ahead and cut that up. And it's not going to matter. It's just going to be sawdust anyway. And we'll bring the front loader out here and scoop all the wood chips up and have that for money. Now that we've got a majority of that cut down, let's go ahead and cut this one and that one down. And then we'll bring the truck over here and we'll load them up. All right, so let's go ahead and cut these down. All right, there that one goes. All right, there it goes. Let's go ahead and get this one cut down. Not too much of an angle. Not like that. All right, there it goes. Now, let's go ahead and start processing these. Now, see, at least we don't have anything in the road now. Now, let me see how he's going to do this. Because if he still goes and starts to mill that field, are you joking me? Please don't start to mill that field, bro. Oh, my gosh. See, now they're going to get in his way. That's exactly what he's going to do. Sorry, man. You're fired. You are fired. Get off my farm, dude. Don't ever come back. I'm done with you, man. I'm done with all these workers. I'll do it myself. What's the old saying? One thing, if you want something done, you got to do it yourself. All right, let's go ahead and hire another worker here. Because I ain't got time to do it myself. All right, there we go. He'll take care of that part. Keep going to the right, man. Keep going to the right. Now, we're going to grab the truck here, and I'm going to show you guys how this auto-load process works. All right, so let's take the truck, and let's go on through here. Oh, don't hit the sign. All right, so the way this works. Oh, did I not cut this log up right here? I may not have to. We're going to turn it on. There it goes. That's exactly how the auto load processing works, guys, just like that. And then once they're on there, you can just release the straps and then tighten them back down again, and it'll get your other logs that you just put on there. So we're gonna go now. The auto loading makes it very simple. You can find the auto load trailers, guys, in your mod hub. If you go to your mods, like when you go to your startup screen, go to where it says mods, and then just go to the search tab and type in auto load and hit enter, and it'll pull all your auto load. There's so many trailers for auto load, guys. There's so many for it. Now see, it's going to grab those automatically. All right, guys, so we are going to take these to the sawmill. If I can remember, I think that's right here. I think this is our sawmill right here. Let me see. Yeah, this is it right here. This is our sawmill. This is our sawmill. So we're going to have to make a turn in here. We're going to go ahead and drop these off. Alright, and let's release the straps. And that's apparently how you unload it, but that's not where... Let me see what that exclamation point says. Oh, yep, it is selling them, actually. It is selling them. Okay, my mistake, my mistake. So I don't know why it's having a hard time selling them, though. It just sold all my logs. Okay, there we go. So you got to click that right there. All right. So, well, we got that figured out. That's different places have different triggers, and they all work differently. So, let's go ahead and hop back in, and we're going to be taking our truck. Now, guys, check this out. It's got extended forks where you can move the forks. See that? Isn't that cool? So, you can keep your forks like this, and if you need more room for wood, I said wood. That's wood, Beavis. And it's hard. But you can move those forks like that, guys, for more room for wood. Alright, I'll quit, guys. Okay, so we're going to take this back over. And the work shall continue. Watch out, peeps. And this does have all-wheel steering. Even though you could change it and go to just front wheel, just go to like front wheel steering. It does have all-wheel steering. You can see all the wheels on the truck turn right there. We're gonna head back down here. This is a massive beast of a truck, guys. Just don't like the horn. Watch out for the sign, man. We're gonna pull this back in right here. Actually, we're gonna pull this down. No, we gotta pull down here because. All right, so we gotta pick up these logs now. Let's go ahead and turn the machine on, and once we pull up beside it, as you guys know, it'll start picking them up. All right, there's those. Auto load makes things so much more convenient. It just really does. It really does. And we started to dig deep into that field, guys. Started to dig deep. We're going to take one more run down through here. Make sure we got them all. Oh, and there's some right there. See, it's always good to double check, man. It's always good to double check. Now we got 42% wood chips in the bucket here. So that's what we're going to be dumping back into the trailer. And as you guys know, we do have some in there already. Let's go ahead and lift this bucket up. And we'll just dump these on over into there just like that. Just like so, man. Like I said, it's never a lot. It's never a lot. And that bucket folds back further than any front loader I've ever seen. Look how far back that thing folds. It's just, I don't know, it's abnormally far to me. So we're going to go ahead and park our tractor right here. All right, there we go. And so let's check on our harvester here and see if he's ready for a drop again. And he is. So this is what we'll do at this point. To keep it moving, we'll just grab the truck, we'll hook up, and we're going to pull the trailer up to the harvester. We're going to let him dump his harvest in here, and then we'll just let him keep on moving. But as you guys can see, there is a lot of work to be done on this farm. A lot more, like I said, than I anticipated when I started the farm. But with that being said, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of FS19. Thank you all for tuning in. I just want you guys to know, these videos, these amazing farms that we all get to partake in would not be possible without any one of you. It just wouldn't be possible at all. I know the last time I ended a video when I was emptying the harvester. I'm sorry, guys, I'm ending it like this again, but that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate y'all being here. I hope you enjoy the content. Subscribe, like, share it on all your social media. Click the bell and click it all so you know exactly when I post new content and when I go live. Ladies and gentlemen, until next time, this is CJ Farms. And one crop at a time, we are helping America grow. I will see you all in the next video.